One common question we keep getting right now is, are we going into a recession? It's important to remember that a recession does not mean a housing crisis. According to Doug Bryan, CEO of Mind Property Management, with the exception of 2 recessions, the Great Recession from 2007 to 2009 and the Gulf War from 1990 to 1991, no other recessions have impacted the U.S. housing market, according to the Freddie Mac Home Index data from 1975 to 2018. Obviously, the housing crash of 2008 saw a devastating impact on the housing market. In 2008, loans that were rated as D loans were being sold as A loans. Also, back then, we had stated income loans, where people could just state what they made and they didn't have to prove anything. Thus, they were approved for loans for more than they could afford. Also back then, we had homes that were appraising for $20,000, $30,000, even $100,000 more from one month to the next. That does not make sense, and it should have never happened. We have to understand that what is happening now is very different than what happened to the housing market in 2008. According to David Rosenberg, chief economist for Gulfskin and Associates, what 9/11 has in common with what is happening today is that the shock has also generated fear, angst, and anxiety among the general public. People avoided crowds as they believed another terrorist attack was coming, and they are doing the same today as they avoid crowds to avoid getting sick. The same parts of the economy are under pressure: airlines, leisure, hospitality, restaurants, and entertainment, consumer discretionary services. It's as though all those services are put on pause as our economy is put on pause as people shelter in place. So if we compare this to 9/11 and the dot-com crash, we see the S&P 500 dropping drastically from September of 2000 until October of 2002. However, at the same time, we see an increase in annual home prices appreciation ranging from 6.6 to 8.6. Obviously, this is very different than what we saw in 2008. Hey, I'm not giving my opinion. I'm just saying what experts have been saying to be of service to you. I'm Chelsea Cook with Harcourts Realty, and I'm the key to sold.